Okay, had a little problem there. Good morning. I didn't unmute my mic and then I couldn't see my cursor. Do you ever have that when you can't see your cursor at all? So sorry about that. I was talking away and then I couldn't see the cursor. So yes, good morning. I know you can't hear. It was me. It wasn't there. You know, when you move your thing around and there was just nothing there. So I had to click off and click back on. Anyway, I'm here and hopefully you can hear me. Oh, hi. You were all on a bright and breezy this morning, 5 minutes before. Oh, hang on. Melly was on at 10:04. So hi, Melly. Hiya, Betty. And Betty, happy birthday for yesterday, Betty. It was Betty's birthday yesterday. Hi, Fiona. Hiya, Wendy. Hi, Anne. H. Hi, Linda. Hi, Caroline. Good morning. Good morning. So, how many? We've got 7 on. So first things first, thank you to everybody who helped me in any way achieve the Stampin' Up, my 15th Stampin' Up incentive trip, which is to Mexico next April. I've been very, very fortunate to achieve, I'm not saying go on everyone because some were cancelled for COVID, but if you don't go on it, you do get some cash equivalent and you get the gifts as well. So I'm only one of 3 demos in the UK who have earned every trip. And last year, when I say last year, because the Stampin' Up year runs from the 1st of October, so we're on Sunday, the new year started again. Last year was very tough because I had to work full time, which obviously meant I couldn't focus as much because I was literally doing about 45 hours a week elsewhere. And yeah, and lots of family illness and things like that. So yeah. Oh, bless you, Betty. Oh, well, I've not kept it a secret. I've just told everyone on YouTube. Sorry, we wanted to make you feel special. So yes, thank you for that. It's very much appreciated, and it's just proved to me how fabulous my customers are. And not just that, what was really kind is I even had 2 demonstrators, one not in our team, who reached out and offered to put some sales in through my business to help me. And one of my lovely team members on the last day had saved some sales to see if I needed to put them through my business. But then once I got it without, as she told me then, which was just so lovely, and I'm so grateful. But I now start work again for the next one, which I'm going to be so organized now. So we started a new year on Sunday. New year, new me. I blogged yesterday. I will admit, I find it easier to upload my social media pages because it's quicker. You get instant reaction from customers. You know if people are looking at it. I love updating in our VIP group. When you put things on your blog, you don't really know who's seen it, if anyone's read it. And it's a lot harder. You know, blog posts can take up to 20 minutes, half an hour, whereas a Facebook post can take 5 minutes, if that. So I've started doing my blog again. Obviously, my customers know. Hi, Sue. Morning. Hi, Kay. Sorry, I didn't say morning to Kay. I always do my newsletter on a weekly basis. And I've stuck to that since the pandemic. And I love doing that. I love sending that out normally send that on a Friday. But actually, I sent it on Thursday night last week and I got a little bit more interaction. So if you were getting, little question for you, how many have we got on? 13. If you were getting a newsletter from me, and if you're watching this on replay, I'd still love you to answer this in a YouTube comment or a Facebook comment. If you're getting my weekly newsletter, would you prefer to get it on a Thursday evening? Or would you prefer to get it on a Friday morning? That's a little question for you. So there's actually loads happening Hi, Deanne. There's loads happening. Oh, Betty, it honestly has shown me how much people were with me, and you know, I know it really. I had another lady offer to join up to be a demonstrator for someone in my team if it meant that they promoted, which would help me. Honestly, just the things that people were coming to me with was just heartwarming. Very heartwarming. Lovely. So there's lots going on. So we have a couple of new Christmas kits, and I've not even had chance to look properly this morning because I was getting ready for this and things. But there's a gorgeous Advent one. So I need to look at that as soon as I finish this and get that out there. There's a lovely Christmas card one, but there's a gorgeous Advent one. And it's like a banner with little Advent pockets, which looks great. So I'm hoping to do an in-person class on that and also an online class. So that looks lovely. And we've got some more online exclusives now. Just to let you know, Deanne, I need to post that bundle to you today for Saturday. So I have got it here. I haven't used it, but as I said to you, I did take the punch out of the packet. But it's more likely that you'll get it quicker that way than if I wait, because that order hasn't come yet that you ordered, but thank you. So with the online exclusive, what Stampin' Up are doing is bringing out more products that aren't particularly in a catalogue. And a good example of that is the stamp set and punch that we are using today, the Trucking Along. We have some new ones that come out on the 7th of November, and I've seen the sneak preview, and I can order the sneak preview today. And oh my goodness, you know how I love a 6x6 paper, and you know how well those Christmas papers sold with the scenes. And does anyone remember the New Horizons gorgeous scenery papers? Well, we have some new 6x6 papers coming out called Garden Meadow. They are so typically English country garden. They're almost painted a bit in a Monet sort of style, like a watercolory style. And the 6x6, and they are, I did a gasp when I saw them. So that makes you know how nice a product is. So I'm going to do not a coffee and card. I'm going to do a stamper stack with them, a bit like I did with the Christmas papers. So I'll do a price just for the papers and a price for papers and a greeting set, because they're so nice for get well cards or birthday cards, just so many different cards thinking of you. So I cannot wait. I'm going to order them today after this live. Yeah, they look gorgeous. So I'm just reading comments. Oh, thank you. Okay, that's so nice. Thank you so much. Right, I've done a lot of talking. So I'm going to switch the camera around. Okay, and I just need to lower it because I have it quite high up, because you can see it if not. So I made it higher today so that you can't see it on my head, kind of thing. So that's a little bit better. Okay, so we are on week 4 of the current. Oh, it's still wonky, honestly. I drive myself mad with this. We are on week 4 of this round, and we've got one more week next week, and then the bears start 2 weeks today. Now, I did say orders close for that on Saturday, but I am placing an order today. So if you did want to join that coffee and card, and you can let me know today, it's not too late. And the link for my events booking platform is going across the bottom of the screen now, so it's not too late to join. And we did the cards on an event I ran on Saturday for demonstrators, and it went very well. and it was almost like a warm-up for what we're going to do. So here are a couple of the cards that we will be making on the coffee card. I did, Anne, and I'm going to sort that out today. I can't, obviously, when I email you back, it doesn't work. So I thought, oh, I'll wait to tell you on here. So I'll get in touch with them or support about your ink pad. So, yes, just a question for people. Right. I tried to find last week's class to find the links. There should be a button on, were you watching it again on YouTube, Fiona? There should be a button on your phone and it should say live chat or replay live chat. Now, if you're ever struggling, I would go find it on Facebook because it streams to Facebook and it streams to YouTube. And there's a lot more chat on YouTube that you'd have to scroll through. There's hardly any chat on Facebook. So, yes, Sue, I will get back to you. Honestly, the Facebook things don't pop up. I'm much better on emails. And because I do social media for other clients, my notifications are a little bit, I have to sort of not ignore my Facebook notifications, but I have to sort of tune out a little bit because I get a lot of notifications. So yeah, go look on Facebook, Fiona, scroll back, and there won't be as much, and you'll find it in the comments. Okay, so we're on week 4 of the trucking along, and today we're actually going to do a Christmas card because it's a versatile stamp set and punch, and we're going to use one of my favourite products at the moment, Nested Essentials. Some of you have ordered them. They are, probably last week, I think I sold 3 packs of them last week. So I've used them a lot for this coffee card, and I'm using them a lot for the next one, which is still open for bookings, the Joy of Christmas one. And that is what really, really helped me to get to Mexico, was because I opened up bookings early for that. I mean, probably my October sales are going to be shot because I ploughed most of October's into September. But we'll work on that. Yeah, so thank you to those. I think I've already got 13 people booked onto that next one that doesn't start till November. But today, so we're using these a lot for that one. But today, the papers, they've got lovely music notes on the back. The paper that you're going to use today is actually from that set, and you're going to get a half a pack. Now, I'm just thinking, what would it look like if I did one music and one? I don't know if it'll work. You know me, I like to mix it up for my socials. Oh man, the dog's asleep on my foot, and I've not brought one of my ink pads. Hang on. Oh, she's still asleep. That's good. Okay, so I might mix it. I don't know if that's going to look right with the brown. No, we'll stick to the gingham. We'll stick to the gingham. So what we're going to do, what you've got in your pack is a real red card base. You've got some of this lovely black and white gingham ribbon. Okay. Piece of the Joy of Christmas paper, and then you've got your Nested Essential. We're using the Wish You a Festive Christmas stamp. We're going to use the Road. Don't have a fit at the state of my stamps. But we also need the Christmas tree. So actually we do need a lot of stamps. So I'll show you what we're using stamps wise. We're going to use that truck and the inside and the wheels and the road. So 1, 2, 3, 4, actually, and these trees. So in fact, Christmas stamp, trees, truck, wheels, road. Yeah? Okay. Right. So, and I'm using real red ink pad, if you've got real red ink pad. and I'm using Mossy Meadow and Basic Grey. So I'm going to take the real red ink. Let me put that card up there. You can still see that. And I'm going to take this greeting, wishing you a festive Christmas. Okay. And what I'm going to do, actually, no, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to stick my paper on, because I don't really want to waste time stamping where I don't need to stamp. So that's just going to stick on the bottom. Now, if you're crafting along and you've not joined in, we don't discredit you for not taking part. That's not what we're about. But you can next time. So it's 14.8 wide, which I knew, I don't know why I measured that, and it's 6 centimetres tall or deep. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just start. I can't even remember what I did here. I'm just going to stamp wishing you. We're going to use the stamp set to do a background, and because I know that's going to be there like that, there's no point me stamping in the middle because you can't see it. So I've come from the edges, okay? But what I am going to do is do like a little pattern. So I am then going to do one there in the middle. Yeah. And then I'm going to, a bit like how you'd build a wall. So you'd offset. Now, if you didn't have a real red ink, but if you had a Versamark, this would work. You could still do this. Okay. So that's how that's worked. I don't know if you can see. Is it a bit dark? Oh, Wendy, I know you need to sort my stamps out. I did get slightly embarrassed when I opened that up. There, if I tip that there, you can see it. Okay. So I'm not going to close that red, but I'm just going to check my fingers. I'm going to move that to one side, and we're going to do a little bit of stamping on the Nested Essential die. So we're going to take the road, and I've actually stamped the road in green today, as if it's a bit like grass. I don't know why I did that on my design. Probably wanted a little bit more colour on it. So that's there. And then we're going to take the outside of the truck. And we're going to stamp the outside in Basic Grey. So I've got 3 ink pads open here. I'm getting very nervous. That's going to stamp in the middle there. Oh, it's floating off the... It's floating above the road. Oh. Never mind, we might do a bit more road. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. One of my favourite films. So let's do the centre. Now I'm going to stamp off because I want a bit of a vintage. Oh, I've done that too high, but never mind. I'm not having the best stamping experience this morning, but that's all right. Oh, Strictly, Strictly. Did we watch, folks? Did we watch on Saturday? movie week this week. Oh, my stamp just dropped off the block. I'm hoping I've rescued it. Oh my goodness, I've rescued it. It just literally dropped off then. I'm not having the best go, but it's looking all right. It's not looking bad. I'm sorry you can see my head a lot as well. It's just one of those stamps where you have to get right over the workspace. And then what we're going to do, we're going to stamp the tree. Is it outer and inner? So we're going to stamp the outside of the tree in basic grey. So that fits in there like, oh, I've stamped that okay, that's all right. That's a first today. And then we stamp the inside of the tree with Mossy Meadow, but I think I'm going to stamp that off because it looks very juicy. There we go. Oh man, look. I've got red all over. And I've got nothing in here to clean it with. Anyway, let's see. Let's see how we go. And now we need to just do the greeting. What an experience today's stamping is. So I'm going to stamp with real red at the top of here. That's all right. Yeah, I would, Betty. I could stamp off on some basic white. Yeah, I loved Leighton and Nikita, but I just love Bobby. What did Bobby do, Charleston? Oh, I'm not a fan of the Charleston because it's not one of the proper ballroom or Latin dances. But yeah, I do love Bobby. He's just a gorgeous young man, but I know why I like him because he reminds me of my Evan because they're the same age and sort of a similar character. Very kind and caring. Okay, so I'm going to tie a little knot. I'm not going to make you do a bow. So I've turned my card upside down and I'm just going to tie a little knot. And that's going to go there. Okay. And then all we need to do is trim off the ribbon and then add some dimensionals. Oh, I'm looking at your comments. I'm going a bit mad with the phone pads on this one. So can you believe it's the last week of the trucking next week? They do seem to go fast. So that's going to go on there. And there we have our Christmas card. I'm just trying to work out. I think I've got about 20 Christmas cards so far. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. No, I've got more because I did those stamper stacks. I need to tot up how many I've got. Okay, so just a little reminder, this Saturday it is World Card Making Day, and some of you signed up for the free Stampin' Up event for World Card Making Day. It's on my customer VIP group. If you didn't, then drop me a message and I can send you the link. I don't think it's too late. I'm not sure. I think it's all right. But yeah, it's a free event, and it's Sarah and her daughter, Sydney, who are crafting. Oh, there's a gorgeous rainbow just over the valley. It's only a small. Oh no, yeah, it's. You can only see like a third of it, really strong. But yeah, there's a lovely rainbow. I do see some nice rainbows here. So yes, that's on Saturday. I forgot the times, but it's in the morning. I'll be on. I'll do a reminder in our group, and yeah, if you want to craft along, I'm going to pop some instructions up and some sizes that you can cut your card down. Les going out, yeah. Do you know what? I was just reading your comment, Betty. I'm glad people, Craig thought people might keep him in for the wrong reasons. So I'm sort of glad, because he was the worst dancer. And let's hope it's the year when the right people, you know, the bottom two on the leaderboard were in the dance off. So really, you can't say fairer than that, can you? So oh, that's cute, Linda. If you save your scraps, yeah, mine are there, and you put a little bit of twine around them. Right, that is today's card. Thank you for watching, and let me put it back in its place for now. And I am going to show you next week's, which I might add a little bit more. This was the first card I made. I might add some green to this next week. So we're going to do a birthday card. It's a bit more for a guy, I suppose, because we've used the neutrals papers. But I might do some trees in the background on this one and bring in a little bit of old olive. But again, I'm using the Nested Essentials, but I'm using the clouds. I'm using the birthday present stamp and some more of the twine that we used in last week's card, the in colour twine. So that's next week. She could do with a glue dot or something for that next week. And then the week after we'll be on the polar bears. So I've got a big job to prep all those. I'll be doing that towards the end of this week, and I'll be posting those out early next week. I should be posting those out. Oh, thank you, Fiona. Yep, thumbs ups. Thank you for watching. Please do look out on the group, because I will be posting things today about things that are coming up and these new kits and stuff. So yeah. Cheers for that. Let me just. So thank you for watching. I've got my peachy mug with my peachy top. Beulah's still asleep under my desk, so I'm not going to get her up and move her. She's been quite good today so far. Only one incident with a pack of sanitary towels when I got back from Aldi. It was absolutely chucking it down, and I couldn't get in the door quick enough and take my shoes off and not. Craig was on the phone, and yep, she went in the bag, and off she went with a pack of Aldi sanitary towels. So hope I don't get banned off YouTube for saying that, but that's reality of life with a puppy. Anything we should have called her Fagin. Anything that she can get her hands on, she will pinch. So she actually went out on Friday. She went too much information, I know, Betty. she went out to our neighbours for the evening. We went out to the cinema. We've not been out for 6 weeks, so we went out to the cinema, and she went to our neighbour's house who have a golden retriever called Rex. So apparently she was very, very good and is welcome back anytime. So that's good. That's very, very good. So on a positive note, they have a little boy who's 2, and he had a biscuit in his hand and he was running up and down the hall, and she didn't try and get the biscuit from his hand or anything. So I was really pleased about that. We went to see A Haunting in Venice, the Agatha, the Hercule Poirot film, which was good. I enjoyed it. I like things like that. To be honest, I had gone to see Barbie. I was just glad to have a night out with Craig, and I also got to give my new car a little run out. So it was about half an hour to get there. So I got to give my little car a little run out as well, which was nice. So yeah, it is nice to have a car after having the same one for 13 years. It had very much become a bit of an old banger, and it had got to the point where it wouldn't start first time and things like that. So I was a little bit sad to see it go, and I still am a little bit wondering where it is. But I like my new car. So yes, right. Thank you for watching, and love these chatty mornings. Me too. So yeah, well, half of everybody on YouTube will be watching. I want to do more of this. I probably I need to do more, but I just need to find a time in the week when I can do it and commit to it. I think, because I think paper crafts and piano is going to be a bit of a struggle for us at home with everything. So I need to find an alternative. Anyway, thank you again, and I will see you soon. And if you have any questions, then please do get in touch. See you later. Bye.